you so much for joining the Dating with Katy show. We are in a little bit of a phase where last week I spoke to the ladies just like I've spoken to the men. Guys, I asked you to not be such pansies at dating, and I gave you like 12 different things you were doing. Ladies, I asked you last week to stop killing your own game, stop walking around entitled or expecting of everything and just having crazy expectations. So I've done both to both sides of the team. Sometimes I get that, well, Katy, you're only mean to the men. It's not true, right? I'm here for both sides' success. But ladies, today I'm going to give you a little bit of an encouragement. Just like I did with the guys after I did their little tough one, I did a positive one of 12 quality characters to look for in a great guy. And so today, ladies, I'm giving you 20, that's right, 20 sexy things that you can be doing that aren't even, they don't have to do with sex, but these are things that men love and that you can be doing on these dates, into your dates, and then in your relationship. I mean, I'm in one and I still have to practice these. So before we talk about these 20, and I'm actually going to make it in a quiz format, so you're going to want to get some pen and paper. I need you guys to hit subscribe. I am hungry to get the numbers higher, to get this information out there. I have a brand new client. He had never even really met me. He signed with me. He's like, Katy, you're phenomenal. Do I owe you extra for coaching? I said, no, it's part of signing with me. Like when you sign with me, you get styled. I said, no, listen to my podcast. You'll hear all of my best tips and tricks. But again, if you want to work with me, guys, I love taking male clients that are open and positive. Ladies, I need those open and positive, gorgeous women in my database. Click the work with me button and we will get started. And then also, you guys, I have great courses online, 14 Days to Dating Success. I've got my 7 Steps to Sexy. Ladies, you're going to love that. And guys, I have Confidence 101 for you. Now, I hope there are some guys listening to this because I think they're going to really like it. They're going to be like, yes, Katy, preach it, preach it. But again, guys, go listen to the ones that are specific to you as well, because those women who are my favorite top 20 percenters are like, I hope that, they're learning from Katy as well. Now, ladies, I am on your team. I just ran into one of you at the DMV. No joke, yesterday. I was sitting there looking through one of my clients' Hinge profiles, and she's like, oh, you're Katy. And so we started talking. I said, show me your pictures online. I said, these are not good. We need to make it better. I literally said, we go to the same church. So I was like, well, perfect. Next time you're at church, text me and we'll sneak away and I'll do a little photo shoot. But if I'm out and about and I see you or you see me, come say hi. I want to hear your stories. I want to help you do better. I want to help you get confident, be successful, and have some fun dating. Heck, even get into some great relationships, right? Well, ladies, I want you to take out a pen and paper, unless you can do the math in your head. Math is not my forte. You guys know that. And I'm going to ask you these questions and think about where do you land for each of these. There's 20 questions, so you can write that down. And again, babe, I am on your team. I got my babe sweatshirt on. I had this for Valentine's Day with my girlfriends, my little Galentine's Day. So let's get started. Now, when I ask you the question or when I talk about the topic, I want you to judge yourself on a scale of 1 to 5. Okay, 1 to 5, because there's 20, we're going to hit to the 100. 5 is like, I'm rock starring it, Katy. I'm good at this. 1, I'm terrible at this. Obviously, 3 is I'm in the middle. 4 is I'm closer to good. 2 is yikes, I'm not doing so well. All right, so you figure that out. I know you're all pretty bright women. No worries there. All right, so number 1, are you laughing and giggling? When you're on dates, when you're out and about in life, do you just have a joy? Kind of bubbling up. My client went on a date this weekend. He went on 2, and one of the women, he said, she was just laughing and giggling a lot. My girlfriend Marnie calls it light and breezy. Is that you? Do you kind of walk in and you can laugh at the days to come? I mean, that's a great Bible verse, a Proverbs 31 woman can laugh at the days to come. And I know some of you have some hard lives right now. Trust me, I have a girlfriend going through some serious trial stuff, being sued for millions of dollars that she doesn't even have. And honestly, she is just joyful. She laughs. She just trusts God. It's pretty awesome. So give yourself a 1 to 5. Number 2, are you open and non-judgmental? Now, I just got a DM the other day, and this guy's like, you're so judgmental. Because I was pointing out my client's bad clothing choice for the ballet. If you saw that photo, you'd agree. And he actually agreed. My client was on my team there. But are you open and non-judgmental? I should say this. Are you open to whatever could be happening? Are you open to a new guy? Are you really open, or are you so judgmental? Well, he's too short. I won't go out with him, Katy. He lives too far. That's never going to be what I want. I hear these excuses all the time. I'm like, just go on the date. Go on the date. So really, how open are you? Number 3, are you calm? Now, you can be fun and calm at the same time. You have to understand your energies and when to bring that. Men love a kind of fun, calm vibe. And sometimes I can err on the side of too much fun. And I talked about in my last podcast, are you just too big and too boisterous? But bring some sense of calm. Now, when I'm home and with my man, I keep the house clean. We'll talk about all this. But there is a calmness that I want for my own life, and I know that he appreciates. All right, number 4, do you have cute clothes? You guys know I love clothes. And yes, I will be doing a spring date night Instagram reel or something soon. But it matters. And as much as you want him to dress up and look nice, all the more you should be doing that. I have seen some dated clothes on you ladies when I'm looking in my database, when I meet you. And hey, I used to be frumpy and then I went to fabulous. It's my 7 steps to sexy story. It is my 2.0. It is my glow up, whatever you need to do. And I'm not saying that you need to go to Forever 21 and get the shiny black pants, but you can wear anything the right way and it can look good. I always like to say Google image that, screenshot what you like other people are wearing, go try to find that and invest in some quality pieces, and then go to Target, go to Ross. I'm a TJ Maxx shopper, girl. I went to Big Lots today. I will find cute stuff anywhere. Know your colors. I talk about that too. So how are you on your cute clothes? Do you have 5 outfits that are ready to go? I talk about in 7 Steps to Sexy. Steakhouse tomorrow night, boom, you've got an outfit. Ooh, brunch with my parents, boom, you've got an outfit. Girls, are you ready? And by the way, leather is always an added win. So, okay. Cute clothes. Number 5, heels, and more heels. Because as Tim Gunn says, flats are for quitters. Now, I understand some of you have foot injuries, heel injuries. Okay, I get it. If you can find a heel that looks feminine, because not all heels look feminine, some of them are hideous, or they're just gaudy, or they're just tacky. But wear heels. How often are you wearing heels? I had a client in San Francisco, but in San Francisco, women don't bring the femininity because it's such a sneaker wearing, Silicon Valley, I'm 40 and I'm independent woman kind of vibe. And my client was having a hard time meeting men. I said, bring a bag, put your heels in, switch it out when you get there, hide the bag. I don't care. Give it to the waitress, give it to the lady as you walk in. And she said, Katy, I got there early with my heels on at the bar. Boom, 2 guys hit on me. Heels, and more heels, ladies. Get them. Get my 7 Steps to Sexy. I'll tell you exactly the heels that men like. Number 6, you have good hair. Good lips, good eyes, right? These things are important. Guys like soft, shiny hair. Hair is my last frontier. I need hair products, so please tell me good hair products. I don't do great curling my hair, as you guys have all seen. My hair is, again, where I'm trying to get better at. But I just spoke with a woman, very cute woman. She's in her 50s, and she says, I've been single for 14 years, and I can't get a man. Honestly, she forgot to tell me she had short, spiky hair for those 14 years. She looked like a lesbian. That's not what a guy wants to run his fingers through. There was a season where I had super short hair as well. I was in my early 20s. I was living in Costa Rica, and I think I saw Cameron Diaz with this haircut. It looked great on her, so I did it. I just cut all my hair off, and I hated it. I felt like a boy. I looked like a boy. I didn't even feel any hair on the back of my neck. It was not a good space in my life. So noted. Work on the hair. If you need extensions, men don't love it, but I understand if it looks good, it makes you feel good, do it. For your lips, don't make them too big, but if you need to fill, I've been working on my little wrinkles here. I'm going to tell it as it is, right? I know everyone's doing the creams and lotions right now, the castor oil, but look, the truth is castor oil is great, but if you want to get rid of deep wrinkles, sometimes you need a little filler, okay? Guys love eyes too. My client said he was on another date this weekend. He said she took off her glasses and her eyes were so pretty. Now, here's the biggest thing as we get older, ladies, and I've noticed I have to be careful with me. Too much eyeliner. I sat next to a woman the other day, black eyeliner, freckles all over her face, which were adorable, and then deep red, brownish lipstick. It was too much. Her freckles, she needed to tone it down a little bit. And fake eyelashes too. I've got some on today. You can take them off. We've got to be careful. Those are not looking like spiders. So how do you feel like you are doing with your look, right? Men are visual. In 3 seconds, they know if they like this look. That's number 6, 1 to 5, baby. All right, number 7, how is your skin and nails? Skin and nails, I know that's a whole nother touch point there, but what are we doing to take care of our skin and nails? And sometimes maybe you're just pasty white, put a little tanning cream on. Maybe it's the opposite. You need to be wearing more sunscreen. And men love great nails. Right here. I get compliments all the time when I'm talking with my hands. Oh my gosh, Katy, your nails are so just nice looking. Are they clean? We've seen men with bad nails. So on a 1 to 5, how is your skin? How are your nails? How are the other parts of your look, right? Okay, number 8. Are you neat and clean? Now, I understand some of us are moms and our car isn't maybe totally neat and clean, but is your house picked up? Now, I would say that my house is always tidy. Everything has a place. I don't always have it perfectly back in place, and I definitely don't like to deep clean. I'd rather hire someone for that. But if you were to walk in randomly, you'd feel like my house was neat and clean. My car is for the most part as well, and I look it. So guys are looking for that. I know you are too, ladies. We all say it, right? But some of you need to step up your game for that. Okay, number 9, are you giving men equal effort? Or are you just kind of getting lazy? Maybe you're the hot woman and you don't really need to, so you kind of just poo-poo them. Well, you have to know that what you do is going to be dating karma and someone's going to poo-poo you. So be polite, give that equal effort back. Be honorable to these men. I'm doing a Bible study tonight on a book called Your Heart's Desire. And actually the chapter we're talking about is honoring men, because we've really dishonored men, and it's a great chapter in that book. But ladies, please honor men and give them equal efforts. And if it's not something you want to be a part of, you don't want to date this guy anymore, honor him and tap out. You have every right to tap out. Okay. Number 10, are you caring? You already know that on a scale of 1 to 5, right? Do you care about animals and people and your friends? You show them, you write cards, you remember birthdays. I mean, that's the ultimate friend. The friend that actually remembers birthdays and sends a real card, they get a 5. Number 11, are you disciplined? Now, I would say typically the number one place you can find discipline is in 2 ways. If you wake up early every morning and have a routine, you are disciplined. I am working on my discipline in that. Also, if you exercise. Exercising is a strong discipline, and men notice it and they see it and they like it because it's a version of self-respect. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I used to be an Equinox trainer. That'd be a question. On a scale of 1 to 5, how good are you at being disciplined? So the days that I train you, you're coming, but when you're not with me, how much can I trust that you're coming, right? Number 12, how feminine are you? And I'm going to ask this in this case. How vulgar are you? So if you're not very vulgar, you give yourself a 5. I had a client go on a date the other day, and I've had guys do this, but she was talking about cleaning toilets and she was giving some dirty jokes, and it's just not feminine. So how is your mouth? I know I need to work on it. I kind of drop F-bombs sometimes when I get heated about certain topics, and it's just not feminine. So how is this mouth? How feminine is your mouth and what you're speaking about? All right, don't be one of the boys. That's what I wrote. It's not cute. Guys don't like it. All right, number 13. How much passion do you have? What are you passionate about? Like some of you love animals, a nonprofit, you're into the arts. It's so sexy and it's so cute. You can have a lot of passions. You love to read, you love to create, whatever that is. You love to bake, finding the perfect cookie that you want to create. Sexy. Give yourself a good 5 for that. If that is not you, and maybe you're not in a space where you can be passionate about something, maybe we're going to need to work on that and evolve that because men find it highly attractive. Number 14, your intelligence. And look, intelligence can come in 2 ways. I'm a little bit more street smart. Obviously, I do not have a PhD in relationships, but I got like the street PhD and the honest PhD. So, I mean, how do you feel on your IQ scale? I have a lot of clients that really like smart women, but they don't like a smarty pants kind of woman. So telling somebody everything you know and how they don't know it is never attractive. I mean, I've got women who are venture capitalists. I've got women who are PhDs and on boards in Switzerland. I'm always like, wow, girl, you're a rock star. But yet at the same time, she knows how to belly dance. And I'll tell you what, that belly dancing is a turn on when a man thinks about it. So let's see how passionate you are. Okay, number 14, and how intelligent you are. Number 15, are you appreciative? And here's the big one. You can tell on dates. Are you thanking him? Do you live in a space where even if the date was terrible, you still thank him? If you're that woman, you give yourself a 5, maybe a 6, because we still need to have those polite rules. My client the other day said, Katy, this girl's not really texting me back, so I'm gonna play the game and I'm not gonna text her. I said, that's ridiculous. We don't play games. We date like adults. I said, you're going to still do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And if she is minimally texting you, you're going to slow it down. And then if she's not, you're going to say, hey, look, this isn't the kind of relationship I want. And you're going to speak up. But you're not going to play a game. You're not going to play a game. So ladies, don't play a game with guys. Are you an appreciative person after these dates, no matter how the date went? Number 16, are you a little competitive? Like if you're that girl who can add a little competition in somewhere in the date, like I'm gonna eat my dessert faster than you, or if you're playing putt-putt golf and hey, if I get a hole in one, you have to give me a kiss, or I'm gonna give you a kiss. Guys, dig it. Maybe that's something you kind of need to conjure up in yourself more. So how competitive are you? Number 17, when you don't talk about your insecurities. Like if you are a woman who can learn to handle them, share them with a girlfriend, share them with me. I totally get it. I was in my bed last night with my husband and I had my t-shirt and shorts on and he's like, why all these clothes? And I said, well, when I sit, I get some rolls here. And I mean, I have a flat stomach, but actually I feel like the rolls are from skin and 3 kids and like just aging. And he said, sweetheart, he goes, I've got things I don't like too, but I want to age with you. I want to get old with you, which I thought was really sweet because it just demonstrates how men don't care. He didn't care. He would never even notice that. But I am sharing, and he would have said, I wouldn't have even seen it. So ladies, be mindful about sharing your insecurities. Maybe there is that day when you can share with him a deep hurt and a deep insecurity from that. But maybe work through that with a therapist, work through that with a friend. So if you feel like you're confident, you give yourself a 5 in that. If you feel like you're always sharing your insecurities, like, do you see this? What do you think of my teeth? What do you think of this? Then maybe we need to work on that. Okay, number 18, are you punctual? Girl, 5 minutes late, that's it. Unless super traffic, and if it is super traffic, screenshot that so it's the truth. Because if I was on a date and somebody said there was traffic, I would check. I'm sorry, but I don't always believe people when they say, oh, I'm late because of traffic. Okay, so if you're punctual, thank you very much. 5 points for you right there. Number 19, are you someone who likes the person's friends and are engaging with them? So my husband, he's not real friendly, but he has exponentially grown in that. And so I've had to teach him a little bit. So he'd be a 5 now, where before he was maybe a 1-2 when we first started dating. So we need you as women to be that friendly person. You're meeting his coworkers, you're meeting his parents, you're meeting his kids. Like you've got to make yourself friendly. Even if you're not friendly, I don't care. Go be that person and just kind of wiggle out of it and be friendly. So can you do that? That's highly attractive to men. They do not want to have to feel like they have to take care of you at events or in places with their friends. And for this last one, there's a couple different ways you could use this wording, but do you have an edge? Is there something that makes you memorable? Are you like sexy without giving out sex? I mean, I'm not sure how to say this one, but you just know when you got like a mojo to you, right? Like I got a little mojo, I got a little sass and a little sauce to me, but I'm also sweet. So I'm a little sweet spicy. So I would give myself a 5. Like, do you have that? And it's something that you have to decide for yourself. Like you have to kind of call it what it is because we all have such a unique way of creating that. Now, if you tally all of that up, we're just going to go by the basic 100% score, right? So if you scored a 90 to 100, you're doing it great. I love it. I love to hear that. I want to know that. DM me, email me, datingwithkaty@gmail.com. If you were at 80 to a 90, you're doing great as well. Figure out those little places where you could kind of upgrade 2.0 yourself, and then that will be helpful in your dating life. Now, if you were anywhere under the 80, it's probably a little tough for you, either online or in the date when you finally get one, you're not getting second dates. Let's figure that out. And if that is you, tell me where you think your biggest troubles are. Maybe pick 3 of these and be like, Katy, I got a 1 and a 1 and a 1 in my clothes. It must be my clothes. Well, let's figure that out. Let's do a podcast. Let's do a something on that. So girls, I'm giving you a little bit of homework here, right? My babes here. I want to help you just be better, be getting second dates, be getting quality dates, be meeting an amazing man that is your equal. So I am here for you ladies, all things to get you confident, to be successful, and to have some fun dating. Until next time, make sure you share this with a girlfriend and do the quiz together and see how you guys can help each other out. All right, mwah, love you, ciao.